popping, everybody? It's your boy Prodigy, and we're back with yet another nominee in the category of Events Brand of the Year. So this is another industry king who's been doing this for a while now, and I would define his growth in the events industry as a very catalytic one, because he went from, like, last year we didn't know this guy was into events. This year he's everywhere. So we just feel we can attribute all this to his awesome spirit and the hard work he's put in since he started. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Larry on this interview. And Mr. Larry, please introduce yourself.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever
you are in the world.
I'm Olariwaju Oladimeji, the CEO of Larry Event and Sound Tech.
He don't correct us, no be only event to event and sound.
Yeah.
Everything, but all these things
now
under events, yeah. Decor and everything. Tell us about events. What does it entail?
Man, events is a very, very, very stressful thing, because events entail a lot of things. Because most of our people don't really understand what events planning entails. Most people do think maybe event planning is just like you being a decorator, you can handle it
Yeah.
an event. You being a caterer, you can handle an event. It's not done that way. Event, it's a very long adjective, because it's a very wild thing. There are a lot of events. Because now me, I'm into full events. I can do outdoor, I do outdoor and indoor events. And what I mean by outdoor events, most people do think outdoor events is all about being out there, do maybe canopies, this and that. Outdoor events it entails a lot of things. So if we are saying outdoor events, me, I'm into branding, still under part of events. I'm into political rally, anything. I'm into full events. So event is a very long. If I say I should be giving you details of events, it's seriously we won't get up from here.
Okay, we know events is quite wide, and it's a very broad industry. I mean, catering, sound, lights, decor, everything still falls under events.
Sure.
And you do all these things, right?
Yes, but sometimes I have some vendors that I know they are capable, like, and I work with, like in lots of the catering, the decorating. But me personally, I own the sound department and the decorating, the stage, the lighting. So and presently we are even partnering with a company in Canada. What's it called? Media Vaseline. They are into media.
Okay.
So we are partnering with them. So we work together. So we work together to achieve a common goal together.
Okay, is it like they equip you guys, or you just get training from them?
They equip us. Sometimes they are, you know, this is Nigeria now. If you don't really have that capitals, you can't really venture into main sound tech like that. So they equip us in terms of the camera, because they are into media.
Oh, okay.
So we do live streaming in Larry Events Company. It's a very broad, it's a very large company. It's not that maybe we are into just event planning.
Okay.
So we are not into wedding, we're not into wedding, birthday, burial.
Although it depends on the kind of birthday. Some birthdays are so big.
No. Some birthdays are so big, but it's not that we won't. It's not that when you come to us, we won't work with you. We won't work with your budget.
Yeah.
But we still extend our own work. In terms of we do seminar, we handle seminars, we handle political rallies, we handle shows, and sometimes we do club consultants.
Oh, okay.
So
the Larry event started what year?
Larry event. It's a very long. We started almost 15 years ago. Yeah.
And you started with events like this too?
Yes.
Oh wow. That's a long time.
Yes, it's a very.
I take it back when I said it was nowhere last, so I didn't know. So, like you just said, they are like 15 years old. So that's a very old business. Okay.
Yeah.
So since you started small or big?
Yeah, when I started Larry Events, it wasn't, a room was up built in a day. I started, let me say, in a very small way. Okay, let me say, entertainment, events. This is how I started. Let me just summarize. This is how I started. I started from being a DJ.
Oh,
so I started from being a DJ. Then I was like, God. And now my boss then, shout out to DJ Babs, whatever he is, and Mickey B. Then I worked with several artists that year. So I started with that. So when I was like,
in Ekiti here, or
no, Ibadan and Lagos. So I wasn't based here in Ekiti.
Okay.
So that was how I started the journey. So after a year that I was a DJ, man, this guy, I worked with several companies who they handle events. So my boss called me. Then it was a white man. He's from UK. So he called me. When Larry, it was one that gave me that, because my name is Olariwaju. Larry, come. Okay, how do we do this? Because where I learned this work from as an event planner, we have a chart. When you're giving us an event, we will draw a chart. So we won't give you the same charts we give another client. So it was like telling me that, Larry, come around. Okay, how do we do this? How do we do that? Then boss, sir, let's do like this. Let's do like, okay, let's give them another. I said, I don't even know. It was like watching me, this guy. So there was a day he wasn't around. So I happened to be the supervisor of the company. And I said, okay, you go and, it was a political rally then. And I delivered. Now called me, come. This thing, you have a vision. Your future is bright. Just keep it up. So since then, so that was when, and I'm talking about 2005? Yeah.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. So.
Well, bro, you don't hold.
I still be small picky now.
I
still be small picky
now. Now your baby face, you take the same people. Okay, so.
I still be small picky. So it was the one that inspired me that, man, you have the zeal, you can do it. So you can go far. So that was when that was when I now discovered myself that, well, at least now I've worked in various departments, in event and entertainment. I've worked in the sound tech department, I've worked in the decorating department, I've worked in the catering side. So what else? Even in the media. So what else can and I still have a knowledge. Okay, sir, okay, I'm good to go. So it was one that inspired me. So that was how we had to be.
That was how you started your own brand.
Yeah.
Okay, so what has been your challenges so far?
Well, there are a lot of challenges in these are so-called events.
I know events could be tough because you have to be able to pay attention to details. If you want to really be a good event person, and you have to be creative, like constantly.
We have a lot of challenges facing our events planning. Number one, weather, because we deal with weather most time.
How does weather affect event planning?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Most of all these clients will tell you they can't afford a hall. They will tell you, okay, let's go for maybe field or open ground. Do you understand? So they will tell you, man, I can't afford all. I can't afford. But there are some of events that you have. Maybe like the political rally. You can't do political rally inside. Inside at all.
Yeah,
no matter how the hall is.
You have to be in the
an open ground. So weather sometimes rain. It might be rainy season. It might be dry season. And we have a lot of challenges. And most of our vendors, we do have challenges from them, because most vendors are boss of their own. They'll tell you, let my I have this guy, I've trained him, let him go and undo your stuff. And at the end of the day, they will flop. Because me, I'm this kind of person. I'm this. Ask any vendor. Ask Ekiti, Akure, Abuja. Anyway, I have thousands of vendors all over the world. Even let me say West Africa, because I do work outside country too.
Okay.
African countries like Kenya, Ghana.
Okay, you have branches in all
Yes.
those places, okay. You're a big man now.
It's all good.
We are looking for sponsors.
It's all good, bros. So we have a lot of challenges, seriously, because sometimes you tell a vendor that this is how you draw your charts. The vendor will tell you that, sir, I can't do it like that. You have to tell him, do you know what you're saying? Even sometimes like this, what's it called? The decorator, you can tell them, okay, you have a picture, you have a diagram. There's something we call diagram in events. Because as an event planner, you have to be able to draw a sketch.
All those floor plans, everything.
Yes, you have to be able to draw it. And most people don't know about that. So I told the decorator, Afra, this is what I want. It's different from this is what I order, it's different from what I see.
What I see.
Sure, you understand? Most decorators will tell you that, sir, no, you have to know about it to tell them. So most challenges that we do have is shouting. And the biggest challenges that we have is from the clients.
Yeah.
The clients will give you little money
And expect
huge.
Yeah.
That was a year, maybe 5 years ago. One of my clients slapped me.
What?
Seriously. I was like, what the fuck? He said, hey, should I tell you to do this? I said, sorry, sir. Sorry, man. You understand? You don't have to retaliate now.
Slap. Oh, my God, go
So,
far.
yeah, lots. Even most will just pour drink on you. Because all the vendors, you're the ones to blame. If the vendors don't deliver, they won't tell you the catering department or the drink department, or they will tell you the event planner, why don't you employ capable people?
Capable hands. Yeah.
So we have a lot of challenges. So that's
So
bad.
how do you deal with all these challenges? I know your meekness, maybe your I will still use the word meekness. The fact that you are able to not spark or not respond in the same way when because I imagine somebody coming to me and slapping me. I go first fume like. But okay, when you think about it, like okay, you have to be professional about this. You have to just calm down, like oosa. Yeah. So you have to. So how do you do this? How do you handle it?
Man, prejudice. You know one thing. Charity begins at home. Do you understand? In any organization that you meet yourself in, you have to be very calm. And as a good leader, a role model, you don't have to you just don't have to act like hoodlum. There are some correction a client will give you. It might be right, it might be wrong.
Yeah.
But at least no matter what, he employed you.
Okay, well, are you trying to say because the person employed you, they have the right to disrespect you?
No, they don't have the right to disrespect. Do you understand? But no matter how, you can't expect me slapping my clients back.
No, you cannot. That's what I'm saying.
Impossible. So that is why I said charity begins at home. There's one Yoruba that says, you have to, no matter anything you are doing, you have to be diligent with it. There are ups and downs in this our work, in the entertainment work. You just have to find a way to handle it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so your category has some very strong people in both Ondo State and Ekiti State. You are one of the strong people too in that category. Maybe you are the old. No, okay, I don't know the ages of every. I think we've interviewed just 3 people in your category. That's Jolly Judy in Akure, Tigo in Ekiti here, then you. Do you feel threatened by all these people?
I don't feel threats because I've been into this game for years. So why will I be fidgeting that okay, they nominate 1 or 2, 3 people? For me, I just all the best. All the best. We are all colleagues.
For all the nominations you've backed in the I mean previously before now, you've always won them.
No, I won 2 out of 3.
You are doing well.
So I won 2 out of 3.
You are doing well. Okay. So did you answer the question how you felt when you found out you were nominated?
I was seriously I was not even aware the day when you nominated me that okay.
I didn't nominate.
Okay, so sorry. When people nominated me, it was people that called to my attention that Larry, you're in this so category. I said how come? How far? Okay, I now went there. I went to the site. I saw it. I was so happy, and it's like how will I put it? It's like a peak in Ekiti State. It's like a peak because most people, like you said earlier, most people don't know I'm into events.
Yes.
Because I don't really work here in Ekiti.
You do most of your job outside. Because Ekiti no fit pay money.
No, it's not that. No, I've worked in Ekiti. I have a lot of clients here in Ekiti. No matter what they want to do, they will tell me after you're our event planner, they will come and consult me. So I felt excited, and seriously, you people really make my day. That day, the day I noticed you nominate me, so I was very happy.
We ran nominations for 3 weeks, where people nominated online. At the end of the 3 weeks, we now collected all the names. You understand? That was how we basically did our nominations. Although those nominations, after collecting the names, we now vetted all those nominees. Like, okay, should these people deserve to be in this category or not, or not just spam nomination? Because some people will go there and put their friends that do not deserve to be there, or even themselves. Okay, you understand? So all such irrelevant nominations we removed. But the people that deserve to be there, we left them on those categories. So it wasn't us that handpicked. It was people that have seen your work, that know what you're doing, that actually nominated you guys. Okay, I just wanted to correct that part.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Yeah, the nomination page is even still online, so anybody could go there and just go through it. Like, okay, so people actually nominated us. Here you get. So you're doing something right, and that's the essence of this interview too. So people can come close and get an insight into your lives, what you've gone through, running your businesses and all that. So, it will inspire a whole lot of people to want to work hard too.
Sure.
Like one guy walked up to me, was it day before yesterday? Hype my voltage. He said, Baba, I didn't make the list this year, but I will work hard.
It's going to be a challenge on him.
I will work hard. I'll make sure I make the list next year. And I didn't say anything to him. I just shook him. I like that. Do you understand? So, and that's what this is supposed to do to youth. Because we brought people from different industries together. Those people doing good in different industries. And all other upcoming people are looking up to this set. And that's why we even have the student categories by the side. So all those students too are looking at these youths like, I want to be like Larry Events one day. I want to be like Toydam Agro one day. I want to be like Prince Sheon Alabi one day. I want to be like General Dunga one day. All these people in these categories are people who started from nothing and they are still growing. Everybody is still growing.
They are still growing.
Yes, everybody is still growing. Everybody is still trying to even make more with their lives, but at least a step in the right direction, right? So, Miss Larry, thank you very much. Larry Events handles any form of event from him, any form of event, and all our nominees that we interview, we always attach their Instagram handle, so you guys can always reach out to them if you need any of their services and all that. So, Larry,
Boss,
Thanks for accepting our nomination.
you're welcome.
And
I really appreciate it.
And we wish you the best in your category.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll be live December 7th to know who wins which category. It will be fun. It will be a night of glitz and glamour. And all the cream de la cream in Ondo and Ekiti State are coming out. Don't be left out, man. Witness history in the making. Alright now, till we come back again with yet another nominee. We're rounding up our nominees interview today actually, but we don't know if they still have more, or if we're still going to be bringing you. But for now, it's peace out.